What is going on, Movie Meals? Hope everyone is doing well out there. This is going to be a quick review for those who wish me dead, and I do apologize for this review being out late. My schedule has just gotten crazy this past week or so, and I'm now finally getting around to doing this review. So hopefully, people are still interested in our thoughts about this movie. But before I talk about that movie, just wanted to give a quick shout out to our Patreon members. Thank you, Steve, Kimberly, and Karen. As always, you guys rock. And if anyone else wants to be a Patreon member, we have our link down below to head to our page, and you should be able to see what we have to offer there. And also be sure to check out our merch page, where we still have a whole bunch of merch stuff available there, but also we are going to have some upcoming stuff as well. So make sure you hear about that in the future. So Those Who Wish Me Dead is from writer and director Taylor Sheridan, who you might know from him writing such movies as Sicario and Hell or High Water, and he also wrote and directed the underrated Wind River. People do need to check out that movie because it's just so good. But he's also the creator of the show Yellowstone, which, as much as I'm a fan of Taylor Sheridan's, it's still a show I have not watched yet, and I just hear nothing but great things about it. So I really do need to watch that in the meantime. But he has a new movie out that he wrote and directed called Those Who Wish Me Dead, starring Angelina Jolie, who plays a smoke jumper in the forest of Montana who is suffering from PTSD after a really horrible incident when she was trying to stop a fire from burning down part of the forest. And she is trying to deal with the PTSD that she is suffering from. And in doing so, she is working remotely at a smoke tower, or I guess a tower to help identify forest fires. I don't know the right word for it. I'm sorry, but while she is doing that, though, she stumbles upon a young boy who is running away from two assassins after those two assassins murder his father because they are wanting some sort of thing or some sort of information that his father has possession of that they desperately want, and now the son has it. So she has to save him while also dealing with a forest fire outbreak at the same time. And so what I love about this movie was more so of the directing. I'm a big fan of Taylor Sheridan's writing, but that's going to be more into my negatives later on. But with his directing, I thought he did a pretty good job for the most part when it came to directing, the really intense scenes between certain characters, when it came to the directing of the forest fire stuff and how smoke jumpers combat the forest fires. I thought that stuff that he was directing really did a good job in doing. And that's probably like the biggest praise I can give for this movie, because for a Taylor Sheridan written project, I was really expecting some good stuff, but I think he kind of misses the mark with this movie. The performances are very good. Angelina Jolie and the young boy, I believe his name was Finn something. I'm Finn Little, maybe. Hopefully that's his name. I'll try and check on that in a minute. But they both do a really good job. But I don't think the script, or in that matter, even the directing, really does them any favors with really fleshing out these characters, because it seems like as much as they are the leads of this movie, they really get casted aside a bit too much. And they really especially get casted aside for the two assassin characters, who normally I would like a movie to flesh out their villains or their antagonists more than most movies do. But I don't think it really quite works for this type of movie. I think with what these two main leads are going through, we really needed the focus to be on them, so that way we can feel them overcoming the turmoils that they have had to face throughout the movie. And instead, it just feels like, oh, the movie's over and the characters did what they needed to do. It doesn't feel like they really were able to overcome their demons or what they've been going through as individuals, to where there feels any sort of reward for this movie. And they cast them aside in some way for these two assassin characters, but without getting into too much of spoilers, the outcome of, or not the outcome, but I guess what the assassins are trying to get from the young boy, it matters and it doesn't. It matters and it doesn't. I'll just leave it at that. And to where the thing that they are trying to get is so much of that I was just describing, it doesn't feel like there's any reason to really have these antagonists be given much development as they do. It's not necessarily a bad thing for the characters, but it really does cause the movie to be overshadowed by the two leads, and I really would have rather focused on them. And the writing is good. It's good writing, but also could have been pushed a bit more to where we really could have seen a lot more out of those two characters. So not the best of Taylor Sheridan's work, I would say, but it's necessarily not a bad movie. I still was able to find enjoyment out of it thanks to his capabilities as a director. But I think when it comes to the stuff that he's written before, this is probably at the lower end as compared to all the fantastic stuff that he's written before. So those are my thoughts. I would like to hear your guys' thoughts, though. Please comment below and let us know what you thought of the movie, and also be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video and the other videos that we have on this channel. And as always, thanks for watching Alex's Mom, and we'll see you later, guys.